Just another Tuesday, everyone. I mean, by this point, you guys already know that every single Tuesday, I am most likely going to film because it's not just normal classes on campus, but instead, it's my club. Now, there is actually no event this week, though, like, you know, the Wingstop or the Chopper Tea. It's going to be until next week, but I'll go ahead and hold off on the details for now. I'll just tell you next week when the date actually approaches a lot more, when it's a lot closer. But yeah, for now, it's just me going to campus and I have a class, and then my STA stuff. Who knows what we'll do, but it's usually fun, so I like to record those things, you know, I really do. Oh yeah, also one more thing. You guys know those references that I was talking about for the past week or so? I mean, you know that I turned them in already. You know that because I actually filmed myself going to that exact building. I'm sore, and I did it. But the application, the online application, I hadn't done it, but I did it yesterday, last night. So that's good. Finally got that out of the way, and now I'm one step closer. All I need to do now is wait for an email to see if I'm invited to the experiential and the group interview, and we'll see. Okay, so SCA is about to begin very soon. Everybody's just gathering up here, you know, and they're still coming in. I think other YouTubers are going to be mentioned in this presentation because they're going to be talking about the beauty community on YouTube, something like that. And to be honest, I don't know much about it, but I'll talk about it on the way back on, you know, the car ride home about the whole thing, so we'll see.
Actually, from coming to like meetings like this, I would like land internships with different companies. So like we had speakers, I would stay and I have my resume and my little made up business cards, and I would go to them and like give them my card and get theirs and like immediately send them an email and like.
That was a great presentation. For me not being interested in the whole beauty side of it,
get it? Nice.
Alright, so the presentation is over. Everybody's just gathering up now. It was a fun thing, like I said. It's honestly not a subject that I like that much, like I'm not interested in, but I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm not. Of course, there are people who like certain subjects, like for example me, I'm with the gaming aspect of YouTube, but I know that some people don't like that. But yeah, it was really fun. Despite me not being interested in the subject, it still caught my attention. So you know that's a great presentation when that happens. I mean, they're over there getting their like beauty / makeup products and all that, so yeah, because they're giving me like free samples or something, but I'm not gonna get any. I'm not. So what are these things right here?
I don't know!
Exciting.
It's freaking makeup! I love makeup! I have like, I didn't see up there, I have like 4 lip things in my backpack. That's like on a low day.
Alright, so the day is pretty much done. You probably can't see anything because it's so dark now. It's almost 7 p.m. and yes, it feels like midnight. That's ridiculous. That's why I'm so glad that in about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, they're going to change the daylight saving time finally. Because like, it should not be looking like midnight at 6 p.m. It's 7 now, so it looks for sure midnight, but God. Anyway, that was SCA today. It was just, well, it was actually pretty interesting, even though I was going to say it was just, you know, another guest speaker. No, it was pretty interesting for certain people who wanted to get into the whole beauty industry and, you know, makeup and all that good stuff. A lot of beauty bloggers were actually mentioned, like Michelle Phan with her Ipsy, that's right. That was mentioned. It was 2 people who were, you know, working for that, and that's, but I can't remember the whole thing, especially when that's not my field of interest. I mean, of course, you know, the whole beauty side of YouTube is, really popular, just like gaming and music, anything, you know, it's another genre. But even though I do YouTube, you know, mostly gaming, occasional vlogs, I don't know really anything about the beauty community on YouTube. If you do, then, well, that's good for you, you know, it's your field of genre, your field of interest, but it's not mine. Of course, there were some people, and one person in particular, who I've talked to in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and she's always telling everybody how much she fangirls over seeing beauty bloggers in the events and whatever, and I thought that was funny, you know, because that does happen, you know, they get treated like celebrities and all that good stuff, and yeah, it's just funny, you know, listening to somebody talk about how much they fangirl over a YouTuber, and I've had that happen occasionally via the comments on here on some videos. There are some people who really are huge fans of me, and I'm not famous by any means. I'm only becoming somewhat well known on the gaming YouTube community side, especially iOS gaming, but you know, I don't know, I just find the whole thing interesting. It's a pretty interesting topic, but I'll just go ahead and stop talking about this because I'm just going home now, and vlogging too much in a car can be dangerous, people say, even though I've, well, almost mastered it. But I don't want to, you know, get ahead of myself here. Anyway, I am all done for today, so I will see you all next time.